Welcome to another episode of Video Game Numbers. Today we're covering the Rookie of the Year award. Now we have three finalists as usual, obviously. The first one is Paolo Banchero. Is that how you? Paolo Banchero.
I actually don't know what his background is.
He's Italian.
Is he Italian?
Well, I don't know. He's probably half Italian.
I thought he's Spanish with his last name. Banchero.
Paolo. It's like a South American kind of.
Yeah, kind of.
I know he's got Italian blood. I don't know if he's like full Italian.
Right.
It could be 20% Italian, 80% Spanish.
Well, Paolo is speaking Spanish to me. Anyway, that's the first finalist, Paolo Banchero. The second one is Jalen Williams.
JDub.
And the last one we have Kessler from Utah Jazz. I honestly speaking, I don't really follow the rookies. I only follow Paolo because I bet on him. And he's never won me shit. Okay? So I'm going to pass it on to you guys. Who would be your pick?
Where do we start?
For the 2022-2023
Your pick for Rookie of the Year.
So, here's what I think. I think Paolo's going to win it, but I don't think he deserves it. But I think because he's done it for the entire season, which does matter, obviously, he's going to win it. But
what has he done in the entire season?
he's put up empty stats, right? I mean, 20 points per game, take it as it is, right? 7 rebounds. The Magic actually were not a bad team. Like, I think when Markel Fultz came back, they weren't actually a bad team.
Yeah.
I'm not saying,
Is he the go-to guy in Magic?
They have a lot of options.
Yeah,
They got a lot of options.
Look, I think he's going to win it overall. I don't think he's the better player than like a JDub or a Walker Kessler. Like, especially like if I have a winning team right now and I have to pick one of these three guys to go on my team, he'll be the last guy out of them three to pick. But I think because, when you look at JDub, although he's a lot better, he really just burst onto the scene towards the end of the season, right? Maybe the last 30 games or so. You got to keep in mind, Benedict Mathurin was like the clear runner-up for a big chunk of the season as well. Same goes with Walker Kessler. He only really put his name out there towards the end of the season after the All-Star break. I think if the season was 20 games longer, then I'll go with JDub. But I think Paolo gets it just because he's been doing he's been scoring 20 points for longer, albeit inefficiently and not being the best defender and. It's empty stats, but I think he gets it,
So your prediction is Paolo.
My prediction is Paolo gets it.
Yeah. But who deserves it?
JDub.
Yeah. Okay. So I think JDub deserves and will get Rookie.
Wow, you think he'll win it? Wow.
I think he'll win it.
Okay.
The media and the fucking coaches and executives, come to your senses.
The media.
Are you calling him out? Are you calling him out?
I mean,
shout out to JJ Redick.
I'm calling every single one of them out.
Except JJ Redick, he's a good media.
And maybe RJ. But look, if Paolo gets Rookie of the Year, that'll be very disappointing. It'll be 100% very, very disappointing, just given what the other two guys have done and the work and even dedication that they put into their teams, right? They're playing winning basketball. You can slot them in, like you said. They're plug and play guys.
Shit, I'll take JDub and Walker Kessler on my Celtics right now.
Yeah,
I'll take Paolo.
They're gonna be starters for the Celtics.
Yeah, you know what? I'll actually take Paolo because Paolo fucking pops off against Boston, bro. He shoots under 30% from 3 the entire season, but against Boston, bro, he goes off. I'm not even joking, man. So I'll take him for the sake of not having to play against the guy.
So there's basically two arguments. Why we think Paolo shouldn't get it and why we think our prediction JDub should get it.
Yeah.
Right? Going back to Paolo, he's the number one pick. He's playing for a rebuilding team. They've basically given him the keys and be like, go nuts.
Do whatever the fuck you want.
Go nuts and put up whatever numbers you can. And even then, he's doing it inefficiently. Right? You're a power forward and you're shooting 42% from the field?
Bruh. Yeah.
How is that possible? And free throws. Is he even scraping 70%? I think he's just a little bit above 70% from the free throws point of view. But I mean, if you're going to be an aggressive offensive player, right?
73.8%.
73.8%, that's mid, if that. And it's at 7.5 attempts per game, that's high volume. You're hurting your team in that stat. Defense. Does he do anything defensively?
He's an empty stats guy, man. He really is. He's like an RJ Barrett. He's one of those guys who will give you, who like, you think of him, like the idea of him is better than the reality of it, you know? You look at his stats, oh, he's averaging 20 points and 7 rebounds a game and 3.5 assists, sheesh. But then, you know, he's not playing winning basketball.
Let's put it into perspective. If we just look at the Orlando Magic, right? I don't think Paolo is their top 3 player. I put Franz Wagner in front of Paolo.
Yeah.
Wendell Carter Jr. 100% in front of Paolo.
Yeah.
And Markel Fultz.
Much more impactful.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who is the other guard? I forgot his name.
Cole Anthony. Jalen
Yeah.
Suggs.
Yeah.
Cole Anthony.
I like Suggs as well. I feel like Suggs has more of a reason to win Rookie of the Year last year than Paolo does this year. That might be my hot take, but come on, I just dislike his game. Like, yeah.
I dislike him when he's playing Boston, bro. This guy hits pull-up threes and shit that he doesn't do against any other team in the league.
Let's talk about JDub and Walker Kessler.
Yeah.
I've got JDub as my Rookie of the Year winner purely because he is
a good-looking guy. Look at his smile.
He's a baby.
He's Sancho Bob, bro. He's Sancho Bob. Baby Sancho Bob.
He's a babyface assassin, man. He's come into the league and become the Thunder's 3rd best player. And you could argue he's their 2nd best player. Like Josh Giddey and JDub, I'd put him, 2 and 3 interchangeably in terms of the best 3 players.
Would you say he's more consistent than Giddey?
Well, I don't know about consistency.
Yeah.
I feel like Giddey might have a bit more consistency, at least from an offensive point of view. Yeah. Like JDub, he pops off regularly as well, but he'll have these games where he shoots, 2 of 10.
Yeah.
But what impresses me is the fact that he's able to make a huge jump from his shooting numbers and efficiency post All-Star break. Like, what was he shooting pre All-Star break? He was shooting 51% from the field, 32 from 3, and 75 from the free throw line pre-break. Post break, he's shooting 54%. That's a 4% hike from a field goal.
I mean, 51% is already very good to begin with anyway,
For a shooting guard, power forward.
He's playing as a power forward. That's another thing he should get a lot of credit for. He's very undersized. 6'6", playing power forward for the Thunder for a very small team.
He can play 2 to 4 easily.
Yeah.
And he's shooting, I'm not even done, 43% from 3. And, get this, 88 from the free throw from 75%. That is ridiculous, man. Where did these numbers come from? And he's putting up these numbers while guarding the team's best perimeter player.
No, that's Dort. 2nd best perimeter player.
He was guarding KD, man. But yeah, no, Dort
Purely for length.
Dort is probably their best player, but he gets matched up with the best perimeter player regularly.
Yeah.
So huge respect to JDub, man. He's putting it in on both sides of the floor, and they were that close to making it to the playoffs as well.
Yeah, they surpassed everyone's expectations. I mean, even with the healthy Chet Holmgren, I don't think anyone thought they would be contending for a playoff spot, right?
Yeah, 100%.
And then once Chet went down, it's like Wemby season. As soon as he went down, but the fact that they got here, huge credit to them. They got a very good team brewing there.
They're going to be fun to watch for the next few years.
Yeah, for sure.
They're the youngest team, right? Thunders. Or is it
Second
youngest?
youngest.
Was it after Jazz?
Second youngest. I don't know.
No, after the Rockets. Rockets are the youngest.
The Rockets are the youngest.
Yeah. Okay. Let's talk about Walker Kessler. I mean, we all he's the race is pretty much between Paolo and JDub at this point. Let's be real. But Walker Kessler, man, that guy is a defensive anchor, bro.
He is.
You traded away Rudy Gobert. You get Walker Kessler, who replicates 95% of what he does. It's probably even been better this season. He's been better this season.
Man. I mean, he's got good hands. He's got better hands than Gobert. just based on that alone.
Yeah, I mean, 7 foot, bro. He's averaging 3 blocks a game after the All-Star break.
Yeah.
This guy he's legit, bro.
He will be good. I mean,
very good.
The fact that the Utah Jazz had to shut him down along with Clarkson and Markkanen at the end of the season, they were going for the tank and they wanted to shut him down because they probably thought, if we play Walker Kessler, he's going to block everything that's out there. We need to actually lose games. You know what I mean? That's how good this guy is.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, if he was able to do this, like you say, since the start of the season, he might be the second sort of candidate.
Yeah.
But at the moment,
It really blossomed once, obviously, the Vando trade happened.
Yeah.
Because Vando was the starting center at the start of the season.
Yes.
And obviously, once
Yeah.
that went away, you know, he got his spotlight and he took full advantage of it. Yeah. Man, like, it's just a shame. Like, Paolo's probably going to get it. Do you think JDub's going to actually get it?
look, I have my doubts when it comes to.
I would love JDub to get it, man. Like, I want him to get it just as much as you do. I just don't think it's
Yeah.
going to happen, you know? Which is a shame. Yeah, he's been fucking great, bro. Yeah.
Maybe he's gonna win Most Improved next year or the year after. Like we don't know. But
Yeah.
I'm really hoping that JDub takes it because I just don't like Paolo, man. I don't like his game.
I feel like, this might be a hot take already, I feel like Paolo is going to, like, you go 5 years down the line, he's going to be putting up similar numbers than he is now. Like, he might be like a 23, 24 points per game scorer on, like, maybe league average efficiency at best, with, like, maybe average defense.
But are you gonna win with that though? Are the
I know,
Orlando
I
Magic
know,
gonna
I
be
know.
shit
Yeah.
perpetually because they haven't?
Yeah. I just don't see him, like, taking that next step, man.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion, yeah.
Alright, so you think Paolo's going to get it, but you don't think he deserves it.
Correct.
But for you, it's both JDub.
Yeah, like, I just hope that he gets it.
I hope you're right.
I have my doubts as well.
Yeah.
There's definitely a chance that the media and everything's just gonna be like,
Yeah.
oh, Paolo's number one. He's putting up consistent numbers, and like name value, stuff like that.
Yeah.
That'll be unfortunate, but you know, if that's reality, then
That is what it is.
that's right.
I personally think Paolo will get it, with the limited knowledge that I have on these three players.
It just looks at sports bet.
Hey, not just sports bet, man. TAB as well. Ladbrokes, you know.
That's name value, right?
Yeah, it's name value. Yeah.
Gamble responsibly.
But yeah, do gamble responsibly.
Or
Put
just
the,
don't gamble
put the
at
gamble
all.
hotline.
In the comments section.
Yeah. But yeah, look, Paolo, I think is the front runner. Look, let us know who you think will win.
Who you think should win.
Should win.
Yeah.
And who deserves it and will win Rookie of the Year in the comment section below. Click like and subscribe. We'll see you in the next one.